Oh, there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, is that all fish? It's coming right at us. It feels really heavy. Oh God, oh God. Oh, that's big. Whatever that is big. What's going on, folks? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video. Now, before I go any further, just look at this. There's a carp mouth right there. There's some more carp mouths right there. Anyway, you guys get the point. There are a ton of fish down here on the surface. I can tell most of them are Asian carp or buffalo or what. Some of them look like grass carp too. But there could be some commons mixed in there, but there's a ton of carp feeding on the surface. I've seen a few gar come up too. But if you don't recognize this spot yet, which you probably don't, this is a spot I come to a couple weeks ago for the first time ever. I was actually out kind of just like scouting around trying to find new spots and stumbled across this one. It's kind of underneath a highway bridge and a little train track bridge here too. And right out in here in front of me, there's a nice little waterfall. And I don't even know if you'd call it a spillway, because when the water's up high like it is right now, I mean, you can hardly tell it's anything at all. It's basically like somebody just dropped a pile of rocks in the water and it come up shallow and kind of makes a little bit of a spillway. But right out here in front of me, it gets really deep and there's a nice shallow shelf up here with a lot of rocks. And the first time I came here, I caught a bunch of big fish, nice big channel catfish, some carp, big gar, stuff like that. And it intrigued me. And I was here around like 1 p.m., the most random, shitty time to fish. So I figured today I'd get up early in the morning, come out here and see what we can catch. I came prepared. I've got live baits, cut baits, worms, corn, lures. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it all. But first thing I'm gonna do is put out a live bait, and then I'm gonna put out some cut bait, and then we're gonna throw around a crankbait for a little while and see what we can't probably snag. But there are some predatorial fish here. So with that being said, we're gonna put some baits in the water. Hopefully there's some big fish ready to munch. We're gonna throw around a crankbait for like half an hour and see if we can't get some reaction strikes on that. So let's put this camera down and let's go have some fun. So the first thing we're gonna start off with is a nice big creek chub head. I haven't had creek chubs for cut bait in like months. This is actually one of my most favorite cut baits ever. I love creek chubs. They work really, really well, especially for me for some reason in the fall. They seem to work really well, but the bait shop had a few of them and kind of got my juices flowing. So I bought me a couple of chubs, a couple big ones, and I do have some goldfish too, but we're gonna start out with a big old creek chub head for now. Hopefully it doesn't get absolutely terrorized by gar, but I already know it's going to. And then secondly, just in case Mr. Flathead is hanging out down here in this deep hole. I've already made one video here. I think I already mentioned that. I made that video a couple weeks ago. If you'd like to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. But I did not catch a flathead. I only caught a big channel catfish. But this spot kind of screams flatheady to me a little bit, which that wasn't in the deep hole, but I'm gonna leave it there for a little while and see what happens. Kind of right on the edge of the deep hole. I kind of want it close to the rocks. That's kind of why I threw it up shallow, but yeah, other than that, we're gonna let those two baits soak. We're gonna pick up this here crankbait and hopefully some fish will be willing to bite on this, but I'm seeing a ton of fish, a ton of tails sticking up out of the water, and it's freaking making me nervous. So we better get to casting. If this don't work, I'll put a night crawler on or something and figure it out, but there are fish everywhere. There are fish frickin' everywhere. Oh, there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, is that all fish? I don't know if it hit it or not, but this is big, whatever it is, and it feels like it ate it. No, it's snagged. It's still, oh! Whatever that was big. That wasn't a gar, that wasn't a, I don't know. That's all right. We'll get another crankbait on and we'll try again. Well, okay. Got it. Fish on. Does not feel very big. Probably a gar. Just coming right to shore. Is that a cat? It is a cat. Ha! Why were you biting like a gar, Mr. Catfish? He was biting and fighting like a gar. It's a pretty nice one too. All right. Jesus. Lost a few crankbaits, but I guess you'll make up for it. Not bad at all, actually. All right, all right, all right, all right. There we go. Not bad. That's like a 5-pounder right there. He ate this, check this out. He ate that big old creek chub head. That's probably why it's one of my favorite baits right there. I mean, it gets bit. I'm not sure why, but they seem to like it, especially those head pieces. That's a really nice looking fish. Like if you wanted to eat a catfish, he's really clean looking. All right, first fish. Thanks, buddy. Well, shoot, I'm already glad I came here. We got this one rebaited here with that midsection piece this time of that creek chub. I really feel like if this place were in Nebraska and I was allowed to use like 50 rods like I normally am, I feel like I'd catch a lot more fish. I'd have like 4 cut baits sitting out in this hole right now. But unfortunately, that just isn't the case. We're just gonna make the best of it though. 1 cut bait, 1 bullhead. I'm hoping that bullhead gets smashed. That would literally make my day. I'd probably almost just leave if I caught a flathead. Probably not, but you know. Wow, already? It's not exactly acting like a catfish, but we'll try it. Oh, that can't be a gar. That's definitely a catfish. If that's a gar, it's huge. But this is a good fish. This is another good fish. Oh, Jesus. Another good one on the cut bait. This one's feeling better too. This one's feeling a little bit better. Oh yeah, about the same size. Just a little more ambitious, I guess. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Actually, a little smaller. I was talking this fish up. He ain't even nothing. All right, all right, all right. Come here. You're done, you're done. Oh, all right. There we go. This dude's all nasty. Look at his lips. His lips are all gross. His tail is all gross. I would have ate your friend, but not you. Thanks, pal. That's a fish. That's a fish right there. As soon as it hit the water. I think it's a drum. No way, dude, that was crazy. As soon as this thing hit the water, like I started to reel and I was tight. Huh. That was sweet. What the hell is that? What is that? Is that a shad or something? Or is that a goldeye? Dude, what the? Oh! I think that was like the world's biggest shad. I don't know what the hell that was. That was weird. Just river things, I guess. But I didn't tell you guys, I've been breaking off so many damn crankbaits that I switched over to a swim bait. And apparently it's gonna work. That was weird. I don't know what the hell that thing was, to be honest. I probably shouldn't have slung that fish up here. I probably should have taken a closer look at that because I don't think I've ever caught one of those. I totally could have clickbaited you guys and been like, new species, ID help. Nah, we ain't doing that. Oh. Oh, Jesus. We have a catfish, I think. That was hilarious. I was literally reeling in my worm and the cut bait gets smashed. That's hilarious. My worm was getting bit and I reeled up on it. Nothing was on it. And I just so happened to look to my left and my cut bait's getting smashed. That's hilarious. We're doing awesome on the cut bait today, I'll tell you what. Lost some really nice fish. Some of these catfish on these cut baits. Just kind of making up for it. Oh. Well, he's not tiny. He's tangled in my other line, of course. Well, that's all right. Here, let's get down here. We got to bring this rod with us though, because it's... Oh, it's all tangled up. It's all tangled up. It's all freaking tangled. You can look at my worm dangling. Oh. Seems like he's a pretty good one, actually. He's dogging me. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Come here, buddy. Hell yeah. Jesus, where'd that wind come from? Come here, you fatty. I gotcha, I gotcha. Oh yeah, best one of the day by far, right there. There we go, I gotcha. That is so tangled up. Let's go show you to the big camera. You're a nice fish. The channel cats really put on a show on the cut baits. The creek chubs were working really well. I mean, the head pieces, the body pieces, this one specifically came on a body piece, and that's a pretty nice fish. I can't complain about that guy. He's bleeding a little bit, but it's just out of his mouth. I'm gonna dump him back. These fish are kicking my ass. This bullhead, I just got grabbed by something. I'm losing a shit ton of lures. I'm losing just my mind. Regardless of that, we did have a lot of fun today. We caught some really nice fish. You can never complain about that. And yeah, I'm about to go replace $30, $40 worth of shit. So that's amazing. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you all in the next video where we don't lose so many lures and we catch maybe a few more fish. See ya. That's a really nice looking fish. Like if you wanted to eat a catfish, he's really clean looking. All right, first fish. Thanks, buddy. I would have ate your friend, but not you. Thanks, pal. Is that a shad or something? Or is that a goldeye? Dude, what's that? Oh! I'm gonna dump him back. It's still, oh!